Why is it that our fish will sometimes jump out of our aquarium or our fish tank or our aquaponics system fish tank? You know, fishies jumping out. Why does that happen? Got 3 really good reasons to identify why it happens and what you need to do to resolve that. I've stolen the cat toy. Fishies sometimes will jump out of the water. But why do they do that? I've got 3 really good reasons identifying why they'll do it. So, you know, no particular order here. The first one, they might get excited about fish food. So, you know, you've sprinkled some fish food on your tank, in your fish tank, and the fish is going, oh, awesome, excitement. Swimming along, food, jump up. Their tails, remember their tails give them that really good oomph to go up, so some form of excitement can easily get them not understanding that once they get out, that's a problem. You can easily get your food, but go a little bit too far when you're a bit too excited. Come on, let's be honest. What do you like when you're too excited? I know I can be jumping around and I don't do the squealing thing, but we all get super excited about things, and fish can often get very excited, especially during feeding. And when they're kicking up to get that food at the top of the tank, very easy to go up and out. This is why you should have some type of cover on your aquarium or your fish tank for aquaponics. This is mostly about aquaponics, but same relevant issues. Having the lid there will stop that excited doing up and out. Seriously, it will help. Put a lid on. Simple, right? Number 2, I'm just a big fish in a small pond. Does that sound familiar? Shark tail? Shark tail, that's what it is. And we'll often see little fish or big fish in a small pond will want to go into a bigger pond, right? Logical. They don't know when they're in their fish tank, because in the wild, they've got this whole big area to move, to swim through. A lot of fish in this area. Right, I'm just going to go and swim over there. I'm going to go that way. I'm going to go that way. I'm going to go anyway. When they're in an aquarium or when they're in our fish tank in our aquaponics system, there's nowhere else for them to go. And you could, very commonly, people will overstock their fish in their aquaponics fish tank. Well, they're not going to like each other all the time, are they? Sometimes you're going to get bullying fish and fish are going to want to leave because they're a big fish in a small space. So, they'll possibly, I'm not a fish brain person here, I don't have mental telepathy to work out what's going on there. They're in a fish tank. They don't know that on the other side of the fish tank, there's no water. So it is possible, I'm liking my theory on this though, but it is possible that they're thinking, don't like it in this fish tank, I'm going to jump over this barrier and go in and be wild and free, not knowing that there's no water on the other side of the tank. Is it likely? Who knows? Is it possible? Who knows? Sounds like a bloody good theory to me though. Check out the description to find some more information about aquaponics and how you can move forward and get this happening. Just saying. But the main reason why fish will want to jump out of their aquarium is that there is something wrong, or out of their aquaponics system. I've got aquariums on the brain. I've been working indoors on my indoor aquariums. One of the main reasons why fish will jump out of your fish tank is there's something wrong. Now, this is where you need to do the investigation thing. What could possibly be wrong? Is there something within the fish tank that's causing a problem? So let's look at the physical aspect. Is there a pest in there? I've recently had a snake in one of my aquaponic systems. Yay! Super hot day, fish wanted to cool down, and it ended up in the water tank, in the aquarium, in the fish tank. That's going to cause a bit of stress for fish, and they would want to get out of there. Now the snake wanted to get out first, and I do have a lid on my tank, so I'm a bit baffled as to how she got in there, but got in there, got it out again, just a little python. So there could be something in the water, in that fish tank, that the fish are going, help, help, we've got to get out of here. What do we do when there's a problem? We leave. Now, it could be the same with people in different countries, different pests. So you could be having raccoons, you could be having the snakes. You could be having foxes going, that looks good, that looks interesting. You could even have a pussycat doing it. Something could be in there that's a physical thing, physical problem, and the fish are wanting to escape. So that's one issue, and I've mentioned the snake because it's happened here recently. I know. But if you've had a look and you go, okay, well there's no snake there, Candy, it's not, I live in an area, there's no snakes. Great, I live in Australia, we have lots of snakes. it's something to consider that it might not be a snake. It could be something in there that they don't like. So do a visual check. Yeah. You can ask them, fishies, is there something you don't like? After you've done that very initial thing, and also, make sure that the whole system looks good. This is a perfect time to just do a little bit of a check, just saying. But the most common reason will be something to do with your water quality. So you've done your visual check, and you haven't just fed them. You go, well, they're still trying to jump out of the tank. And generally, if there's more than one, if it's just one fish trying to jump out, it could be excited with feeding. But if there's more than one, there is definitely a problem, so you definitely need to have a look. And this is where we do our water test kits. We test our ammonia, our nitrate, and our pH. And people say, Candy, seriously, do I need to keep testing my nitrate? And I get so many emails asking me, yes, please do. Because you could have a nitrite spike and not see your ammonia spike. So you can always still have that as a problem. Testing your water will identify if there is a water quality problem. And if there's a lot of fish having a problem, that's likely to be it. Okay, some type of water quality issue. If all of these come back fine, your ammonia, nitrate, and pH, you can even, $30, test your oxygen or make sure that your air pumps are working within a tank. These are issues that are going to come up, especially the oxygen, if you live in a hot environment, if you have too many fish and you don't add extra aeration. They're the two things that are going to cause your oxygen problem. And yes, if you run a constant flow system like I do, you need to make sure you have oxygen in the water, just saying. Not that hard though. And air pumps, check out the videos, talk about air pumps. So testing these things, they're not that expensive, and it's going to save you fish, isn't it kind of worth it? But your water quality will identify if there's something else going on. So, recapping, they're super excited about food. I mean, seriously, who doesn't get super excited about food? They don't know that, I'm a big fish in a little pond and I want to go bigger. They don't know that there's nothing on the other side. Good chance that that's a logical thing that they're thinking, especially if there's just one or two of them doing it, and especially if they're being bullied in the tank. But if you're getting lots and lots of fish, and even if you're not getting lots of fish, I would still be checking these water quality parameters: ammonia, nitrate, pH, and even oxygen. Because if you have a problem, this is your go-to to find out what is wrong. Water quality issues, they can get ammonia burn, nitrite burn. Nitrite could also prevent oxygen uptake. They can get low pH burn. All of these things can cause trouble with your fish. And if they're in there going, ooh, constantly burning, they're going to want to get out. So that is why we test everything. Okay? 3 reasons why your fish might be jumping out of your fish tank. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm putting videos up every couple of days, so make sure that you hit subscribe so you can get all of them